Hello from Mobile World Congress. I'm Michelle Donagan, and I'm here with Dr. Sibel Tombaz, who is head of product line for cloud and purpose-built 5G RAN at Ericsson. Hello, Sibel.
Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks very much.
So I'd like to start by asking you about, Ericsson recently published a report with Mobile Europe about how programmable networks create differentiated connectivity and new business models. But the billion-dollar question is, how can operators monetize this?
Yes. No, actually, I think it becomes even not a billion-dollar question, but a bit maybe lower, because I think the answer is becoming much, much more visible. I think you probably can also see in our booth with all these examples. But for us, I think the simple answer is that we are focusing on building one physical network that creates multiple virtual networks that can be activated on demand. And that's the secret of the fragile connectivity, is to enable all these different services with certain consistent performance and SLAs that can benefit consumers, that can benefit enterprises, that can be exposed through APIs. And all these unique capabilities will basically create one network that can serve multiple services. And it is real time, it is on demand, and it is basically cost and energy efficient. That's, I think, the secret. And we believe with all this fundamental enablement that's coming from programmable network and the fragile connectivity, we see a huge amount of different examples where operators already started in monetizing, and we believe this is just the beginning, and we will see a huge range of improvements and use cases deployed everywhere globally.
And why does Ericsson think that high-performing programmable networks are the way to build networks?
So I think we know the high-performance part, because that is essential, right? We need to build a foundational, high-performing, low TCO, high-energy efficient network. But programmability is needed exactly for this agility, intelligence, creating on-demand use cases based on customers, the CSP's business objectives. And it can be different. One CSP can focus on one service, one use case, whereas other operator can be another. And we cannot look at the networks in the same way. It needs to be programmable. It needs to be service-aware. It needs to be intent-based. It needs to be AI-powered, so that they can create this, again, multi-services and create a paradigm shift in business, and also create much more autonomous way of operating the networks, because if we can't, again, you cannot really build these on-demand networks that you can monetize.
And how does Ericsson see 5G Advanced fitting into high-performing programmable networks?
So 5G Advanced is at the heart of it, because it's the main mean of enabling programmable networks. So because we have created a foundational strong network with 5G, we have best coverage, capacity, energy efficiency, and we have unprecedented user experience. But with programmability will come with 5G Advanced. We will ignite the programmability using our software that bring this agility, intelligence. It will build on this network that is already service aware from the beginning, which means that it's aware what type of services are running through the network, what are their SLA's requirements, is it throughput sensitive, is it latency sensitive, and how consistent and reliable the network should be. And accordingly, it needs to be intent-based, because then with our 5G Advanced software, the operators need to tell the network like what they want to get out instead of how. And it is AI power. So we are bringing AI and 5G in our 5G Advanced portfolio, make the network much more intelligent to give these complex problems to solve in real time directly in the RAN software. And again, to ensure that we have created this paradigm shift on business and create autonomous networks. So short answer is 5G Advanced is our means to ignite the network with programmability.
So is 5G Advanced happening today already, and are there real-world examples that you can share?
Absolutely. It's definitely happening now in scale. So we started and we launched our 5G Advanced portfolio already last year, and we have several operators are already deploying and getting the value in different areas. But if I start with, so we basically see 5G Advanced values in three key customer areas. One is creating a high-performing part that is 2.0, like it's boosting the performance. Other part is operational efficiency, AI automation, and third part is monetization. And I can maybe give one example for each just to see where operators are. So in terms of performance, again, we are bringing the AI nativeness. We are using AI in RAN by using microsecond decisions to create AI natives and change our rule-based algorithms. And one of them is our AI native scheduler. Now is basically tested in Canada and coming to US and soon coming to Europe. And we basically see amazing results in the field. And as I said, for this to happen, our solution and our software, 5G Advanced software, needs to decide every 12 microsecond to decide what is the best way to use these resources. And we see up to 10 to 20% improvement in the poor RF conditions. So it's outstanding. So this is just a step one. Then in the case of AI automation, I think our automated energy saver is definitely one of the flagship features that has been tested with Tesla already. And what this feature does is, again, using the intents from operator, trying to solve multidimensional problem. So how can I reduce power but don't impact my performance under some limit? And based on that, we use AI and intents to be able to solve this problem and bring higher energy efficiency. And our results basically show that with the same number of users and the features, we get additional 9% energy saving by using intents and intelligence. And finally, monetization. I think this is the area that we definitely excel, because this is the area that we believe the main paradigm shift will happen. We have high range of solutions, from RedCap that is enabling for IoT, critical IoT for enabling all these glasses that will be AI powered, that needed low latency. We have mission critical that is ready for public safety. We have differentiated connectivity to, again, create this foundational multi-service virtual networks. And all of them, it's under our 5G Advanced portfolio, is highly used in globally. But again, I think for me what I'm excited about is just the beginning. With all these use cases and all the power, all the features and the software we are showing in our booth today, we see many, many examples of operators are bringing programmability into the network with 5G Advanced.
Okay, now you've mentioned some examples about artificial intelligence, but could you tell us a bit more about how AI fits into programmable networks?
Okay, I already mentioned some example with AI, but if you just look at our overall strategy on AI, so AI will be a very important component of programmability. It's actually one of the three key technology elements of programmability and 5G Advanced. As I said, it is service awareness, knowing what type of services is coming through the network and adapting to that. It's intent-based to simplify the interaction with the network. And again, AI-powered, the fact that you use and integrate AI and 5G within 5G Advanced. And we also do that not within run for real-time applications and use cases, but we are also complementing with our SMO platform using our apps. And we started that journey, as I said, for AI-based scheduler is one super good example, because when you think about it, scheduler is the heart and the brain of the network, and it was optimized all these years with our deep expertise with rule-based algorithms, but we are now removing that algorithm and make it AI-powered. And we already see amazing results, as I said, 10 to 20%. But this is only one example. We are also doing AI-based traffic management, for example, that is on the non-real time. And also by look at the load prediction in the cluster level, we see amazing results and precision on how good we actually estimate the load, and accordingly ensure that we distribute the loads and the users in the right band, in the right time. And we also see amazing results of spectral efficiency. So far, I think I will say the main applications we are looking into boosting performance, creating the high-performing part, but I think it will be also used for monetization with our automated RRP, to, again, using intelligence to be able to ensure that we are using the resources between different services in the most optimal way, and again, also for energy efficiency, and automated energy saver was another example. So, as I said, it is one important component of 5G Advanced, and we will have many, many examples and solutions will come into our portfolio.
Sibel, thank you.
Thank you very much.